you, Mary Ellen. Thank you. So, thank you so much. It's beautiful. That's it. You want to do? It was very, very exciting. At the yesterday, we had the launch of Chemistry Matters, our 60-hour video of chemistry course that we created through a grant from the Georgia Power and a matching grant from Race to the Top Federal Money. We finished it recently. It will go into the school systems this August. It was an incredible tour de force for us. In some ways, we had no idea what we were really getting into. 12 or 13 years ago, we created a chemistry series here. I wasn't involved, and physics series, similar. They were the most popular things that we created in the educational realm, and some of the most popular that we created that people downloaded from us. They were very old, very stodgy, not interactive at all, and we thought, you know what, after the textbook, what's our next challenge? And we said this, because everyone tells us how much they're used, how much they're valued, how there is nothing else like it. No one else created these in the country, because at the time they were to Georgia standards. So we took it on, and it took us about a year and a half to do it, and a lot of heartbreak and a lot of hard work and a lot of understanding how to really do this interactively. And again, we made it bigger, as we tend to do here, than our first vision, and it is finally ready to go. It is a full chemistry series to be used in the classroom either as an adjunct or in those classrooms where there's a science teacher but not a chemistry teacher, where they can use it. It is free to the entire state of Georgia and then some. So it has things like if you don't understand a particular subject, like we're going along the course, we even have side videos that kids can watch to go back and try to relearn things. The graphics are stunning. There's whole interactive elements to this. I will show a piece. I knew we were going to go long today, so I didn't choose to show a piece, but I will show a final piece in the fall. We are so proud of it. Craig joined us for the launch. I was deeply touched yesterday because the teacher, and I think he represents science or just the chemistry teachers, I couldn't remember, from the whole state, was here, and he had been part of our advisor, and he was so excited that this would now be available. He said it's life-changing in the classroom for chemistry. We now start physics, and this is exactly the sweet spot for GPD. We now understand how to do them, why they're so important, and what we need to do.
Think about the relevance of Georgia Public Broadcasting in this initiative. 60 hours in a subject that is hard to find good teachers on, and especially in rural Georgia. To have this and to be here yesterday, thank you for the opportunity to be here. To be with Dr. McCoy, who led the effort from the substance side, the staff here that worked so hard on it, the teachers that were here, the students that participated in the video were here. And to get a sense of the excitement that everybody had and has for this incredible initiative. And when we think about all of the things we do here at GPB, we're phenomenal at entertainment, we're phenomenal at bringing news and discussion and debate, but look what we're doing. Look what Taya and her team are doing in advancing the cause of our students across the state. And this program is free. It is free to every teacher in the state. So when we think about relevance and we think about what's happening here and how wonderful that is, I couldn't be happier to be associated with this team here, and I hope you feel the same way. And I do hope that everybody will have a chance to at least see a portion of it, because you will get a glimpse of it and you will get that feeling of excitement.
Yes, yes, we can.
Outside the state.
Outside the state. Right, and if you can prove you're a Georgian living outside the state, we give it to you also. But yes, we can, and we did monetize the old system.
Okay,
So we did.
60 hours.
Yeah.
Don't overprice it. I mean, seriously, because you have to raise money.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
And next,
Absolutely right.
next,
Is physics. Next one is physics, dropping cats from, you know, it's physics. But
Georgia
all
produces
huge.
70 physics teachers a year.
Seven, wait, seven? Wow.
Average physics teacher is a football coach. Nothing disparaging about football coaches, but it's a real huge department.
now he or she would only have to turn on the TV
Um,
and allow the students to learn physically.
So, you know, it's beautiful. Now, some of it is kids, you know, it's learning. It's not primetime television. It is learning, but the teacher that guided us, Dr. McCoy, the chemistry teacher who guided us all year and was in every edit bay, every edit, approved every script, he was the person that led the Georgia standards, the new Georgia standards for chemistry. So there is nothing in the state as updated as us, because we anticipated those Georgia standards and created the series for the new Georgia chemistry standards. So you cannot be more up to date. There isn't a book, there isn't anything. It's just up to date. So it's something that is a crowning achievement for us this year.
What grade level is this?
High school.
High school.
High school
All years of high school?
Yeah. Well, they only have to take 1 year.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
And if they want to do more, that's way beyond.
Yeah, okay.
We have to understand a small bit to do the television. And yeah, that AP chemistry, I think we'll leave that to.
A live person.
Yeah,
That it?
that's it for me.
Okay. Questions or comments for Taya, for staff, for each other?
I think we're good.
And Donna, I'd particularly like to hear your comment about this and what else is going on in the education.
Right, Don, we're really at a point of growing our educational division, and I want Don to advise us, and Terry, if you'd like to join us, be happy to have you there.
Kids is so important nowadays. I mean, this is great because this is, I mean, again, I know at Athens Tech, we just, you know, we have no skills. These kids are getting out of high school and they have no skills in the sciences. And they can read, they can write, they can't, they have very little skill in science. And that's where all the demand is. And the demand out there is for lab techs and surgical techs and ENTs, and they need some science.
All right, let me go around the room. Mary Ellen, any comments,
Right,
questions?
I'm fine. Sounds like a great report, though. All of it.
Terrific day.
Yeah.
Terry, any in addition?
Just thank you so much. I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to, again, looking forward to try to add some value.
Pleased to have you on board. Don? Donna? Haley?
Okay, Monica, I got it.
You know,
Right
our
in here.
vice chair has an additional title that we just learned about. It's mayoress.
Mayoress. We didn't know that before, mayoress.
Any-
Sounds cool.
it does. Any additional comments?
I just want to say how proud I am of everything I know in these people. I'm so proud of all the things we shared today. You're doing a great job. Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Terry is going to be joining us in the next week or so to spend some time here to learn a little bit more. The second. And I'm going to turn this around just a little bit, Taya, and impose upon you and the staff. Tanya suggested a number of different events that she has participated in around the state and here in Atlanta, over at the CDC, the Carter Center, Savannah, among many. I would highly encourage you to let us know when these events are occurring.
Yep.
You have a board that is very interested. We sat here and
Yep.
we are like a sponge taking all of this in, but we also want to know what we can do
Great,
to be greater participants in support and contributing to Georgia Public
great,
Broadcasting.
we love it.
So the more you let us know where we can engage, and it doesn't mean we're all going to be there at every event. You may not have any of us at any event, but you may, and that's up to us. but it's always important for all businesses to think about succession planning and to think about what happens. People are very good and they may end up being recruited by other people. The more success we have here. And we have our limitations. But it's something that we probably ought to be thinking about. I think it's very important to compliment you and the staff on the great stuff that you're doing here. So thank you very much. If there are no additional comments, please, no more injury reports at the next meeting.
None of this is us, this is all we get.
We'll see everybody in the fall, but look forward to hearing from all of you in